Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream on the Contemporary Cardboard channel. I'm Nick. Today we're going to take a look at the Nemesis expansion for Mystic Vale. It's the latest addition to the Mystic Vale series. Let's crack it open and see what we got. Bang. Alrighty, let's take a look. This is the first expansion that adds single-player official rules. I'm pretty excited about that since we're kind of at home for a little bit. But yeah, you can see there, single-player 1 to 4. So if you haven't played Mystic Vale, it is a really cool twist on deck building where you are crafting cards. It's a card crafter. Oh. Interesting. I have no idea what that is there. But these are the cards that you add to your... Usually they're called advancements that you sleeve into your deck. You only ever have 20 cards. No more, no less. I don't think there's a way to remove cards. Maybe just in some expansion that I haven't seen yet. There we go. But these are kind of made out of, like, transparency. Like kind of like they're see-through plastic, kind of like a transparency from back in the day. But you take a card and you will sleeve it into. I should have taken out one from. Should have taken out a deck from the base game so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. But you instead of buying cards and putting them into your deck, you buy these advancements. And let's take a look here at the close-up cam. Bang. So it'll sleeve in, and this is the top third of your card there. You gain extra mana. You gain mana to spend, and then you spend it to buy more advancements. So this costs 4 mana. It gives you 3 mana every time it comes out into your field. Every time you play it, and it gives you -1 VP every time. So it's a give and take, right? And there's typically a top, the same cards that has a top, middle, and bottom, and they're all separate. So you either shuffle them up. You might see the top part, might see the second one, but you might not see the third in a game, right? But we got some new icons here. So this gives you VP. This is a new icon that I haven't seen yet. That is a double, looks like a double spoil, and then it gives you a growth. So this cancels out a spoil. Once you have a forced spoil in your playfield, you bust. But you can choose to stop. The more cards you add to your deck, to your hand, the more you can buy, the more you can do, but the potential to bust will happen, and that's not good because they won't be able to do anything. I'm really interested to see what this icon right here is. This is a VP, but this background here. It's like an arrow kind of pointing down to these are Vale icons. Vale icons let you buy Vale cards that they don't go into your deck. Actually, we got some. So this is the back of what a Vale looks like here. And let's crack this open. So you spend these animal icons right here, and to get these cards, and they don't go into your deck. There we go. These set to the side. So you spend Vale icons to get these Vale cards that give you special unique abilities. Sometimes they stick around permanently. It's like a permanent growth or permanent VP or special abilities. Like this is a one bot, so it's like one-time use. So those are level 2s. These are level 1s. Right here. Gotta get used to these camera angles. I'm used to be able to cut around. Whoa! I'm getting all sloppy here. Used to be able to cut around from camera to camera. I forgot I can't do that. I'm trying out this live stream situation. So we got level 1 Vale cards. You'll gain these Vale icons in your planting phase. You spend them to gain these Vale cards. Go to the side. They don't go into your actual sleeve deck. So separate from the clear advancements. Okay, and then we've got new leaders. So these are cards that you start with, and they sleeve into a card in your deck that has completely clean, as blanks. Everyone starts with the same set of cards. Some have growth or a decay in one of the 3 spots, but there's quite a few that are empty. This will sleeve in, and he's got special abilities that are all unique. Each leader is unique, and these are some really cool looking. Ooh, look at that guy. We'll do a little close-up cam here. So this is the guy that's on the front art of the box, and let's see what he does. During harvest, which is during your turn, you cancel all cursed, which is negative VP, on 1 card in your field. So try and gang and put them up on 1 card. During harvest, you may upgrade this Titan for 1 less Wild Vale for each VP you spend. Interesting. So each leader has a starting side and an upgraded side. And typically once you upgrade it, it stays. But I remember there is one of the first leaders when they first appeared. There's one that goes back and flips back and forth. Oh, and this one's different here. Once you upgrade him, you unsleeve him, and he is kept in your play area. That is really cool. So he upgrades, comes out of your deck, so then you have a whole empty card to use. Ah, wow. At the start of your planting phase, which is when you're putting cards into your play area, you may discard your on-deck card. Ooh. During harvest, you may discard 1 curse for each growth you have gained. This guy is awesome. I can't wait to play with that guy. He might be the first one that I just mainly go for. Because there's different ways. You can just choose what leader you want, or you can deal out 2 or 3 to each player and decide what leader they want to use, or just deal them out. This is the one you're stuck with for this game. But these are like Titans. Are they all called Titans? Titan. So these are all Titans. So these are I would imagine. I should probably read the rules, but you saw me. I just opened up the box right in front of you guys. So these are all leaders that are all considered Titans, and they definitely look it. I keep hitting the wrong button, man. There we go. So you can tell these are all Titans. So all the other leaders are just kind of, they're either human witches or they're like a beast leader. I'm trying to remember from others, but these are all like super duper mega Titan guys. Look at that guy. Stormbrew Titan. Yeah. Well, they're all in the name. They all have Titan in the name. Durr. I was looking at the top upgraded side here. This is just unsleeve and keep in your play area. So that is just really cool. You can see they all have different special abilities. They all give you special bonuses. Like this guy's really powerful. He gets you 1 of each Vale icon, but gives you a curse every time and a special ability. Oh wow, I can't wait to play with these guys. And then my understanding is these cards right here, these are brand new. I've never seen this icon before. I assume these are for the single player mode, which I hope to do a live stream maybe tomorrow. Oh, Abomination. Oh, wow. That is something else right there. So you can do that. Abomination. Look at that art. Wow. Alrighty. And then this board here, this is brand new. We've never seen this in Mystic Vale. I'm interested to see what this all means. I want maybe each turn you got to do something special. Oh, it's double-sided. Standard start, easy start. So we got an easy mode, standard mode here. I imagine this is for single player. I set aside some tokens here. We've got a lot more curse tokens. These are all bad, negative VP. These are negative fivers, and probably this is probably a turn tracker that goes on that track we just saw. But again, I'm just guessing. Got our rulebook here. Nemesis looks very interesting. We have sacrifice. That's a new key term. Ellipse symbol we've talked about. Level 4 advancements? What? This goes to 4, everybody. Speaking of, let's kind of take a look at some more advancements. Let's do that. I wanted to try and quickly look up and see what that kind of arrow down icon does or means. But this card says during harvest, draw and keep a level 1 Vale from the top of the Vale 1 value deck. He is called a scout, gives you a mana, and he's a level 1, and there's 3 of him. And then we've got 3 Frostcaster Conciliator. Sorry, words are hard sometimes. Did you guys see that there? Those are 3 there. Like I said, you got a top, middle, and bottom for most cards. I've seen some that have a top third and then a bottom 2/3, which is uber powerful, I should say. Discard a fertile soil to this. When you discard, add a fertile soil if possible. It gains you a free mana. That's what fertile soils are, I should say. Alrighty. Black Sands. Look at this. So, gives you, it's a level 1. It gives you a growth. What's going on here? Oh, sorry. So they're all this line right here doesn't usually have icons, so that's interesting. And the way this icon here means it can be sleeved behind. So normally, if I've got this card already sleeved, with this icon right here by my thumb, I can that's called Eclipse. I can sleeve this behind. So I gain these icons, and I still get all these icons as well. Normally, you cannot do that. So and this Eclipse icon has to go behind a card. So this would be illegal, what I'm doing right there, right? But this is legal, is allowed. Continuing on, we've got Dawn Seeker Emissary, level 1. Gives you 1 VP at the end of the game, and then gives you a star. Gives you a star veil, or light veil, I believe. And then we have 2 different options here when it comes to mercenaries. And ding dang it, I'm going to find out what that icon means because it's bugging me. I want to be able to inform you fine folks at home, so we don't have to keep guessing. Looks like they're called rituals. Requirements, and then rewards. So you have to have the top requirement. Let me go back to the close-up camera here. That is the requirement, and then down here is the reward, it looks like. So requirement, reward. Requirements are shown in the blue arrow shape. Yeah. The rituals rewards are shown in the golden background instead of the green background. Okay, so yeah, so green background on the left there, gold background. So you have to have scored, or this, you have to have this icon somewhere either on the card or in the deck, or in your current planting phase. Let's see here. All of the requirements must be present on the card that the ritual is sleeved. So one of the other cards that this card is sleeved needs to have a VP on it, or I don't get these two Vale icons. So when this card comes out, and this is the only advancement on it, all I get right now is the two mercenary helmets. I don't get these Vales. I have to earn these Vales. So let's say it's my next turn, and I sleeve this card down here. Oh, this combos together really nicely. So gotta have this green. So look at this. See, green background, right? So I do get that light Vale. If I have a mercenary somewhere else on the card, which I do, I get an extra mana and another mercenary. So this is going to have 1, 2, 3 mercenaries. So I won't try an advancement that takes advantage of mercenaries. That's awesome. And now that I have this icon down here, satisfies this requirement, so I gain another light and a animal Vale. That is really cool. I really dig that. That is a new keyword. That's rituals. Very, very cool. Yep, and to confirm, this board right here, that is for the solo variant, and that is just a ticking clock. We can go from easy, medium, difficult, very difficult, so I am going to wrap up this live stream. Hopefully this helped everybody out. Learning about the new Mystic Vale expansion, Nemesis. And hope you guys are staying home, staying safe. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to read over the rulebook and maybe even do a live stream tomorrow. Check out Mystic Vale. Till then, have a good night, everybody. We're going to do this, and we're going to